Yep, I haven't driven the car for 2 years due to this COVID nonsense. And it's, I don't know, about a nice warm day today, but tomorrow they're predicting 36, maybe 37 degrees. I reckon it might get to 38, so it's going to be our first scorcher for the season. Yeah, so got to wear the old sunnies now when we go out into the sunlight. And I'm probably going to have to do my potting up. I'm trying some of the black COIR formula on some white wood. I don't think it's going to go black because it's not a brown wood. So yeah, so let's go to spot colouring if we're going in. Okay, and yeah, better water this. Said keep it flooded as much as we can. It's a test sort of thing. Now this thing is in the sun for most of the day. It's starting to do all right above ground, but I don't think there's much root growth below ground. So that's why I'm going to try and save this one here. It's just about hanging on. I'm going to set up another black COIR pot. Oh, there we go. I've got a fly there going for it. No, it's too small for you, Sunshine. You need something bigger. Yeah, I'm going to move this pot over if we can. I think the handles don't fall off because it's getting too warm or something, or being for too long. And yeah, going from the... I have to do everything in the shade these days now, so I've got another pot. Bucket, sorry. I've made up some another brick of black, another brick of COIR, and we're going to put it in the bucket and put our formula on it. I got there, but I'll just show you over here. I got a new rule with this one. If I can see moisture on the side there, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see moisture on the side there? Just where the black COIR meets the bucket. If you can see a line of moisture, then I don't water, you see, and so far I haven't watered. And it looks quite moist there. The sundew, if we can just keep... Here we go, the sun is just about hanging on there. The tomatoes are sort of, I don't know, they might go soon. This one keeps wilting during the day, but they unfurl at night time. This one sort of, don't know how it's going to survive the 38 degree day tomorrow probably. This one's sort of starting to make a move now, finally. So on and so forth. Oh, this one, I don't know, can you see some sort of like banding going on there? With that new leaf coming out slowly? And this one sort of, it's alright. But amazing, considering it's basically just a bucket of sand with a formula on it. It's amazing that they can actually survive in there. So yeah, let's put this back on. Oh, there you go, works perfectly sometimes. Yeah, we've got the old papyrus there. This one's starting to chug along now. And yeah, the soil is sort of like between grey and black sort of thing. So yeah. So that's not bad, and the papyrus is starting to make a move now, so that's good. So some of our control plants are working in there. Anyway, so I thought I'd just set up, and I've got to take these sunnies off, sorry. I can't see. Coming in from the sun with my sunnies on, I've got to take it off. Things are starting to get gnarly in France at the moment, last couple of days. As I said, I've said before that the Second French Revolution doesn't really begin until the Madame Guillotine has gotten, to use the American terminology, the head of Macron. So I think they're going to have to get him down some dark alley and quickly rush him into the Madame, a self-made sort of instant guillotine sort of thing. And go from there. So yeah, anyway, so I can just turn this around. Can it go around there? I've got put a brick on the old COIR brick and put it in the bucket and filled up with water. So it makes about 1.5 10-litre buckets, I think. Because as you can see, it's slightly bigger than the bucket, you see. So even though it's about the same height, there's slightly more in there. So anyway. we'll just bring this round, and maybe I need to go out a bit, I don't know. So maybe I need to get in there. Yeah. As I said, once we get past 38 degrees, it's perfectly legal in this country to free bag. It's an Australian thing. Once the temperature goes over your body temperature, which is, yeah, 38 degrees, I think, point whatever it is, and yeah, so it's perfectly legal after that to free bag in this country. So just thought you might want to know that if you come here. When you come here, just check the temperature. What I mean is, when it's 38 degrees and sort of stays over 38 degrees, sort of thing, you know. Otherwise, you just get too hot. Your brain doesn't function, and it's not good for the country. But as I said, it's getting gnarly in France and some of the other countries. As I said, we only need I don't know, less than 10 politicians from Sydney Harbour Bridge, I would say. Maybe a handful of politicians, and then a few mining magnates who didn't pay the mining tax or something like that might lose their life because they didn't pay their mining tax or thing. Said, well, maybe you should have thought more wisely about paying some, because basically you just dig it out of the ground for nothing, really, when you look at it from a, 50,000 feet sort of view, sort of thing. So yeah, money for nothing and checks for free. I don't know. Is it checks or is it chicks? Anyway, we'll see how we go. So I'm going to tamp it down a bit now, and I want to give her. I don't know whether I want to give her any space now. If I'm going to just leave it in water, I probably want the deepest. I don't know. Then are we actually going to get capillary to the top sort of thing? Well, I suppose we're going to find out with this one. And yeah, maybe one more. We need enough space to put the formula on, and go from there, sort of thing. So maybe one more. Spread that out, and it will give us just enough to put a spacer disc on there, and to get our formula on. I think I want to tamp it down nice and firmly, and oh yes, I forgot to tell you. When I go to the spacer disc, hang on, I'll show you. Maybe another handful. Yeah, one more handful, I think. Yeah, one more handful. Spread it out as you do, sort of thing. Use the skills and abilities, sort of thing. Gauging stuff. And yeah, you always want a little bit of a gap usually at the top, so that you can actually water and thing. I don't know, I can water up to usually between 100 mils, a litre to 2 litres, depending on what time of season you're in. Sometimes in the middle of summer, when you've had a 46 degree day, you definitely want to get about 2 litres on the top of there somewhere. Anyway, that's about it for now. But what I want to show you, before I put the Ultra Black COIR formula on, and where's my hat gone? I need my hat. Whew. And I probably need my sunnies too. Getting that way. Yeah, can you see the are we on spot colour? Oh, don't tell me I did that without putting on. No, we are on spot colour. Can you see that? You can actually see through the water now. It's changed in a matter of about a week, sort of thing. So can you see? You can see right through the water now. We couldn't do that before when we first set it up, sort of thing. So it does change over time. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Now, as I said, I'm giving that sundew a baptism of fire. I put some cape seeds down. And yeah, I didn't like the look of this either. That should go off about, hopefully the 3rd of January if it's 3 weeks. But the other peat, I'm having no success on there. I'm probably going to give up. It's actually, yeah, 4 weeks exactly today. I'm going to give up, I think, after 6 weeks. There's something wrong with the peat. It's not producing tannins in the water like all peats I've known in the past have done. So anyway, you know, you probably want to see right in close and personal, don't you? I don't know, can you get there? With this tomato seedlings there. I don't know. I don't like the look. It is keeping moist, as you can see. It's got a nice slick on it, but that's about the only thing I can really say about it, sort of thing. So yeah, I think that's going to be a miss. I think we're going to stick to COIR and maybe peat, but as I said, I don't trust the peat now. It's whether they've gone back to old bad habits of using methyl bromide or something else, or they're spraying everything that goes through the post or something. I don't know, but it's just well, there's your COIR tannins in the water. Anyway, then I didn't remember my space of this. Hang on. Here we go. At least it'll give the time for the camera to adjust, eh? I've got to take my glasses off, I can't see again. There we go. Maybe go down a little bit further. About that. Yeah, get up a little bit over. Just go and get my spacer disc. Okay. Get your spacer disc down there. And get our formula. Already had a bit of a pre-shake up sort of thing, and then we'll pour it on as quickly as we can. Get it all over here and get it through. Go through the medium, and once it's turned it all nice and black, then I'll plant my. I'll get the Sarracenia and put that on. So I don't know how long I'm going to leave it in here to get the coil really nice and black sort of thing. So we'll see. Anyway, we'll see how we go. And next clip, it'll either be me potting up. It's already been potted up, I suppose. But that's about it for now. That's the things are getting a bit gnarly. People starting to figure things out. We Are the 99% has got #1 on Amazon. It might be #1 on Top of the Pops if they still have that in Britain. I don't know. I should stop calling it Britain. We've got to start calling it England now. Yeah. Okay. Over and out. See you.